So, we're going to do a little bit of yoga tonight. So the yoga that we're going to do is designed to stretch out our back, and we're going to build on what we've been working on. So we're going to start the yoga session today by coming to the front of our mat. We're going to meet ourselves in our mountain pose, our heels underneath our hips. We're going to take this moment to come to our breath, so we can have one hand on our belly, one hand on our chest. And we're going to gently just close our eyes, feeling the gentle rise and fall of your chest. On your next breath out, let's bring the hands to rest by your side. And with your eyes still closed, we're just going to take a moment to peel the toes off the mat. And then spread the toes out one by one, landing them on the mat. We're going to bring the arms in a big circle all the way up and over our head. Deep breath in. And then our arms come to rest by our side. Right, we're going to do that one more time, making this movement a bit bigger. So, bending into the knees, just a little bit here. Arms rest by your side. And as you lift your arms up and overhead, deep breath in, straighten the legs, the arms join together in a fist position above your head. You're going to pull the fist all the way up to the sky, opening the eyes, looking all the way up to the sky. Breath out as you bring the hands back into the heart center. Let's do that one more time and adding a little bit of movement here. So arms rest by your side. We're going to bend into the knees. Arms come up and overhead. Big deep breath in. Arms joined together in a fist position above your head. Let's breathe out. You're going to gently sway over to the right side. Breathing in. Coming back to center. Breathing out. Then breathing in. All the way over, leaning to the left side. Breathing in. Coming back to center. Let's bring those hands to rest by your side. We're going to do a big shoulder roll up, back and down as we begin to stretch out the body. So, starting with your neck, we're just going to do one circle one way. And then one slow circle the other way. Like a 4 coming back to center. We're going to do some twisting here. So let's bring our hands to our shoulders and we're going to twist over to the left side. Good. And then over to the right side. You can stay with this little twist if you want, or if you want a little bit more out of it, you can bring your hands to your chest, your elbows in line with your shoulders. Bring your right leg out and you twist all the way over. And let's try that on the opposite side. Left foot out, elbows in line with the shoulders and twisting over.
Ugh. Ugh.
And then we come back.
Ugh.
Right. Let's shake out the body here. We're going to come into our little lunges and our squats here as well. So, making sure we've got some space behind us. We start at the front of the mat in our mountain pose. So, we're going to raise the heel of that right foot, drag it all the way back as far as it can go, letting it down on the mat and finding that position first. Maybe it's better if you heel toe your ankles outwards on your left side so you've got a better base of support. And then when you're ready, we're slowly going to lower ourselves down to the mat in our lunge. Good. All right. When we get down,
Ooh.
good. Let's bring our hands down to the ground. We're going to leave that right hand down and the left hand sweeps all the way up to the sky. Deep breath in, slow breath out, coming back. We're going to crawl up your leg, your hands, come onto your hips. We have the back toe tucked, and with our strength, we're going to push all the way up to the ceiling.
Oh my
Good.
God.
Good.
Oh. Oh.
Are you ready to do the other side?
Okay.
All right. So we're going to bring ourselves in our mountain pose at the top of our mat. We're going to bring the left foot all the way towards the back of the room, nice and long. And then with your right foot, you might want to heel toe outwards just a little bit so that you've got a big, wide base of support. We're going to bend into the left knee and then gently lower down to the ground with control.
Oh.
Good. Let's walk those hands down to the ground. Your left hand stays down and your right hand opens up to the side. Deep breath in,
Oh.
slow breath out, coming back down to the ground. Let's walk the arms up on top of the knees, on top of the hips, and then with control, we're going to push all the way up into our lunge, back into standing. Good job. All right, let's come forwards, back into our all right, we're going to come forward into our mountain pose. So, coming into our calf raises here. Let's hold on to something. And we're going to bend in one leg. Doesn't matter which leg, we're going to do both of them. We're going to raise up to the ceiling. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and coming down. Then the other side. Let's raise up to the ceiling. Heels off the ground. Holding for 3, 2, 1, and then coming down. Good. We're going to have your feet slightly wider than the mat. outside of our hips. All right. Let's have our arms resting by our side or in front of us. And we're going to bend at the hips, bend at the knees, and come into a little tiny squat here. Holding for 3, 2, 1, and then slowly coming up. Good. Right. We're going to come into our somatic now. So, somatic yoga, it's all about releasing energy within the body and having a bit of fun with it as well. So let's start by swaying those hips in a figure of 8. Good. And then we're going to bring those hands and swing them to cross over the body. We can make the movement just a little bit bigger as we think about our arms wrapping around our hips. Good. And we can even twist our body over to the side and coming up onto our toes. Good. We're going to do that into the shoulders now. So thinking about the shoulder, the opposite arm taps the shoulder. And you're patting yourself on the back. Good. All right. Let's come back to center. And we're just going to do some bouncing on one leg and then the other leg, shaking the arm. Good. Then, when we feel like we've had a bit of a looseness with the body, maybe doing some like swaying side to side, I'm going to dancing.
I need to learn to dance because I can't dance.
Yes, yes.
This is it. This is the best I can do.
We're going to think about cupping the body. So we're going to have some gentle cups in our hands like this. And we're just going to think about capping the thighs. You might want to travel down to the calves and do some tapping of the calves. Maybe the front of the calves, the shin area. And then coming back to the back of the legs, to the front of the legs, to the hips, to our love handles, to our butts,
Our top butts.
coming into our stomach, and doing a little circle here one way, and then the other way. And then with one hand, we're just going to work around our palms, working around up our forearms, up our arms, up to our shoulders, to the underside, and maybe doing the other side as well. So gently tapping the forearm, the back of the arm, working your way up to your shoulder, underneath your arm, good, and then shaking it all out.
The cat's upset. I'll wake her up.
Oh. So we're going to get into some yoga now. So we're going to start in our mountain pose, coming through our vinyasa flow, sun salutations. We're going to start by leaning over to our left side, bending into the right knee, raising the right knee so that your foot is off the ground. We're going to do one circle one way, one circle the other way. Testing our balance here. We're then going to send that right foot all the way back as far as it will go, reaching nice and long, having our ankles in line with each other, and a gentle bend into our front knee, left knee here. We're going to swoop the arms up and overhead. Deep breath in, bending at the arms, and arms come into our cactus arms. Elbows in line with the shoulders. We're going to lift the arms all the way up to the ceiling, and then open the body towards the right side. Looking over our left fingertips here. Our left fingertips are going to swoop towards the sky. We're going to bring the left hand up and overhead. Good. And then coming back into our warrior two. Let's bring the right arm over and land on top of the left. Let's bring our hands onto our hips. And we're going to step that right leg towards the front of the room. One more time on the opposite side. So, bringing all of the weight onto the right side. We're going to bend into the left knee and do a couple of circles one way and a couple of circles the other way, focusing on our balance here. We're then going to send our left foot towards the back of the room as far as it will go, making sure that our heels are in line with each other. We're going to swoop the arms towards the sky with a deep bend in our front knee. Good. We're going to bend into the arms to come into our cactus arms. Deep breath in. Slow breath out as we bring those arms all the way up to the ceiling, nice and straight. Deep breath in as we twist the body over to the left side, coming into our warrior two. Looking over our front fingertips, we're going to flip that hand, bring it up and over the body. Good. And then coming back so our arms are in our T position in line with our shoulders. Our left arm is going to swoop up and over the body, palm on top of each other, and then bring the hands into the hips. The left foot's going to join the right. We find ourselves in our mountain pose as we gently close down the session tonight. So, we come to focus on our breath. We can have one hand on our chest and one hand on our belly as we come into our ocean breaths. That's breathing in gently through the nose, and as you breathe out, making a gentle sigh noise and imagining that sigh noise as the waves of the ocean crashing together. 3 times in your own time. Deep breath in and a slow breath out. Last time. Let's bring those arms to rest by your side. And last time tonight, we're going to bring those arms up and overhead, Big circle with the arms here. And joining them together in a prayer position, resting in your heart space. For today's mantra, I will be kind to myself and show self-compassion. You bring your hands to your lips and you thank them for always knowing what to say. You bring your hands to your heart and you thank it for always guiding the way. Thank you, Judy, for practicing with me today. All together we say, Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you. That was I really enjoyed that, except for the twist.